They attack me because I'm for real. I'm authentic and genuine. Everything that they're not. The same thing with President Trump. They're jealous of him. He ran the economy so good that they'll make your money hand over fist. And I gave our urgent warning years ago before we got to this position with inflation. I knew it was coming with the pandemic and the stupid decisions that Democrats was making. I want to remind everybody, Trump wanted the economy open that same year. Actually, he wanted it open within a matter of a month. And he was 100% right. And that's why Democrats don't want to hold themselves accountable. Because at that time frame, all their businesses was making money because they was getting them PPP loans and all that other stuff and taking full advantage because they knew how to apply for it. You saw their lawyers all over the place. If you look at Louise Lucas, let's look at her and how she took advantage. That was every single politician get $200,000 loans and more that you didn't have to pay back. That was the other rub. So in the meantime, Democrats being like little kids, when you teaching them how to drive, we like the car is good. Okay, all you gotta do is maintain the car, do the oil change, do something simple. Don't add no extra crap to it and all. That's what they was doing. So they was hitting the throttle. You know what I'm saying? They was putting the knives in on the economy, on that great vehicle that Trump made. And they kept driving it. Now, what happens is the conservative is in the passenger side at this point because they like we drove the economy to conditions that is so great that even a poor man can't even say that they are broke. That's how good the economy was. Everybody had money. People was relaxing, doing barbecues and all. The summer feels a lot different this year than it has in any other year, doesn't it, for a lot of people? A lot of people cutting back their vacations. Yeah, summertime. Oh, you're not doing your hair as much. Your nails is not getting done. This is the problem, people. That conservative Merle Rutledge was on the passenger side saying hit the brakes, slow it down. We don't need to raise minimum wage and all this other stuff that quickly, that high, because it's going to destroy businesses and businesses are not ready. I knew that from the start. What happens here? Businesses, on the other hand, close down, get staffing shortages because you're getting paid more now in that pandemic economy to stay home than it is to go to work. And while people are working, busting their ass, going through all the hazards of that pandemic, guess what's happening? A lot of irritation, angriness, and frustration is going on because people are not getting that extra pay and they're getting the same pay to do the same bullshit with more hazards. So that's going to cause a lot of heat from people that's working to the people who are staying home, you know what I'm saying, having their fish fry, getting all the food that they want, living good during that time period. And you got comfortable thinking there's nothing that the government won't do to fix this problem and make sure I'm not in an economic hole. Now, from paycheck to paycheck, you went from loan to loan. Now you're borrowing from not just the banks, you're borrowing from family and friends. And more than likely, you're having a hard time paying them back right now because you expected the economy to be back under the same conditions with Biden as it was with Trump. How's that working for you? And I told people, left and right, this is going to destroy your economy. This is going to destroy your savings. This is going to destroy everything that you think right now looks good. It's glittering. It's glittering. The money is flowing. Once that faucet gets turned off and they say there's no more help or assistance, what are you going to do? And that's exactly what America is facing right now. We're giving our assistance to other countries and our own country is being destroyed internally. That's not a mistake. That's intentional. And that's why Biden and the hoe, Joe and the hoe, must go. God bless you and God bless America. Merle Rutledge always keeping it real for Virginia Governor 2025. Had I been governor, none of this would have happened. I guarantee you that. With Youngkin, we have lived through Biden's policies here in Virginia. And you can't tell us any different because you can ask Youngkin, what have you done different for the economy that Biden hasn't? Guess what? Y'all both destroyed it and you allowed Louise Lucas and the Democrats to use y'all as lightning rods instead of having some bold and a spine to say, you know what? Enough is enough. It's time for me to get Joe out and put a conservative economy in. And that's what we have right now. Joe Biden all over the country, his economy, his problems, and Cal's the leadership that's not going to step up to fix it.